Hello there. Welcome to Tea with the Fertility Godmother. Excited to have you here. Hi. Do you feel like there's so much for you to do when you're trying to get pregnant? What do you really have to do that? So come grab your cup of tea and come join me and let's talk about this. What do you really need to do? And please feel free to ask me any questions on the way as we kind of talk about all the things you have to do to get pregnant, especially if you've been trying for a long time now. So I'm Denise Noyer-Erez, and I am blessed to be able to ease the journey and help women become pregnant along the way and being able to enjoy the journey along the way. So I've been blessed to be doing this for over 18 years. And I'm excited to share with you a little bit about today. And do you really have to do everything? Hi, Heather is Fresh. How's it going there? Welcome. So again, feel free to write in the chat, ask me a question. I'm happy to answer it. Grab your tea. Hi, Optimum Fertility. Welcome. So the other day I had a woman call me, one of my clients, and she's like, Denise, this is what she was going to go for her second child. She said, the first time I did everything so perfectly. Do I really have to do everything exactly right? So I said, well, let's just take a look at it. She's really calling to ask me for permission so she didn't have to do everything, right? So what is everything, right? You have the diet, you have to eat healthy, you have to have the supplements, you want to get in the right mindfulness space and manage your stress. You want to be able to do all these different things, and sometimes it can feel overwhelming. So let's take a look at what do you really need to do, and let's look at maybe the why you need to do it. And you may know why, but let's kind of really tap into the why you want to do it. Like what is and why is it so important? And then I like to take like a bird's eye view, right? Like kind of just step out and look at everything that's going on in your life. How is your health? Like, are you somebody who's really healthy, or are you somebody who's eating a lot of fried chicken and French fries and Diet Coke and a lot of maybe some energy drinks? And this goes for both the partners, right? If you're somebody who's eating a lot of that junk food, that fried food, those sodas, fake sugars, then yeah, it's definitely going to be recommended for you to up your game and eat more nutritionally, because it has a direct impact on your health, on the health of your baby, on the health of your pregnancy. It's so important. And I think that it's often underestimated how powerful the foods you choose are. So I think, or I hope that we know that we know that what foods are healthy and what foods are not. I don't know if we really know the impact that it has for I'm talking about general health. So I like to take a wellness perspective of, not just fertility, because the way I like to approach fertility is really all about wellness and anti-aging, right? Staying as healthy as possible, keeping your body, your immune system healthy, right? All those pieces. And there's some things that we do. So sometimes we do all these things to get pregnant and it doesn't happen when we think it should. And we get upset because we did all these things. But really, if you start thinking about how you can be more healthful, more and adding to your health and your longevity and staying vital, these are all very similar things that we're doing. In fact, a lot of the things that help with egg quality and sperm quality we get from like bodybuilders, right? The amino acids, coenzyme Q10, those things are bodybuilders have been using for decades to stay really healthy and really fit. And we use those in also to help keep all your cells healthy, because now we know that by eating certain foods, it keeps our cells healthy, keeps them to have enough energy, enough mitochondria to produce ATP, which is how we use energy. And when that cell division is going crazy, when you're producing an egg and you're fertilizing it and it's dividing, you really need to have a lot of energy during that time in order for that embryo to keep developing, right? It takes a lot of energy. So making sure you have the right nutrition is absolutely true. Do you have to be perfect? No, 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 absolutely not. I like to live by an 80-20 rule. Um, so you have that little ebb and flow. The key is to really know who you are and yourself. So like I had a client the other day, she was sharing with me, she realized that when she ate pasta, she did our cleanse, and then when she realized that when she went back to eating pasta, she got sugar cravings, and yet she went for weeks without having any sugar cravings. And then when she had pasta, boom, it was it. It was really, it really deviated her, and she realized how hard she had to work in order to come back so that she wasn't having all those sugar cravings and that pasta again. So it's not that she could never have pasta, but now she knows, right? Okay, if I have pasta, I need to make sure that I balance it out, and then I'm really disciplined, and I use that muscle building up on itself. So important. So it's really learning about what's going on in your body. Sometimes dairy causes inflammation, right? As people, you get cloudy head feeling, you feel tired, your joints get achy, you feel stiff, right? That's a sign of inflammation. And too much dairy, it causes a problem and can impact your chances of getting pregnant. So when somebody says, cut out dairy, it could be a good idea. You have to look at what's going on in your body and know how you're feeling when you have those certain foods. I have this weird thing where if I want to have breakfast in the morning, I cannot have dairy and I cannot have anything sugar, or my day is done. Right? Do you ever feel like that? Do you notice where there's certain foods, if you eat them, if you choose to eat them, you're like done for the day or a couple hours? Right? So it's really paying attention to that and knowing what it is. So then you can choose, oh, today's totally worth it. I'm going to just go ahead and have that French toast, or that yogurt parfait looks so good right now. I'm going to go ahead and have it. And then you pay the price and you're okay with it because you chose to, versus not understanding what's going on in your body. But realize that all those choices do affect your fertility. They affect your whole health, right? So it's the little steps and the little things, they accumulate over time, whether you're doing positive, choices that are going to be beneficial for you, or the negative ones. And then all the supplements. I know there's so many supplements to take when you're trying to get pregnant. And you do need to take some that are really beneficial. Like, you definitely want to be on high quality prenatal vitamins. All your vitamins should be high quality. Okay, you don't have to pay the most expensive, but you definitely don't want to discount and go the cheapest route. Okay, you want to get somewhere in the middle and make sure that it's a really good quality. Look for that good manufacturing practice seal or stamp, which is a certification saying that what's going to be in your vitamin, so that you're getting at least what you think you're getting, okay? And also the absorption, how it absorbs. Like, it's very complex on how these supplements break down in our body and then where they need to absorb. So buying the least expensive vitamin is not the best for you. Gummy vitamins, please, if you're doing gummies, please, eat them as candy, give them to somebody, throw them away, but get yourself on a good, high quality prenatal vitamin. I can't tell you the amount of women that I've seen who have not had healthy pregnancies, and really it was a lack of having enough folate and making sure that, and I think it came from not having a good high quality prenatal, and maybe even nutrition, right? So folate comes from a lot of greens. So I love to recommend lots and lots of greens. So I think instead of the question being, do I really have to do all that? It's like, maybe the question should be, okay, this is great. I have all this to nourish my body, and it's not just about, getting pregnant, and then when I have my period, I'm going to just stop everything. It's really about, just doing a little pivot in the mindset and realizing that everything you're doing right now is going to serve you down the road. It's going to help you stay younger, help you feel younger, more energized, and all that. So your efforts aren't wasted. And if you keep moving forward and you keep doing the right things and you're getting in alignment, which you are, I know if you're watching this video, you're somebody who's really committed to your health and to creating the best environment you can, doing everything you can to have a healthy child. So just keep moving forward. It's going to happen. May you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you here next week on Tea with the Fertility Godmother.